Hey, what's going on, guys? Alright, so today I'm going to be talking about life in general and the beautiful journey that we have. And I don't know, it's just so crazy to me that we have this opportunity, and a lot of people end up wasting it or are miserable most of their lives, and they never really figure out who they are, or they never really take any risks, and they're stuck in the same place for a long period of time. Um, and I can relate to that a lot. I was kind of in the same boat. I'm still trying to figure it out and you know do my own thing and get out of it. But it can be rough sometimes. But basically, um, you want to enjoy the little things in life, and I don't know, really focus on them because those are the things that you remember the most. I mean, for me, I remember, um, you know, throwing the football, as like generic as it sounds, with my dad when I was a kid, going hiking, going to the park, doing all those little things. Those are honestly the best memories that I have, and I recently just thought about them. I was like, damn, I'm so glad I got to have those memories. Um, and I want to make more memories like that with other people that I care about. You know what I mean? Um, Another thing is you want to remove the distractions from your life that are taking your attention away from doing positive things like making those memories. And for me, the biggest distraction would be social media and YouTube, to be honest with you. Not in terms of recording videos, but in terms of watching videos. Like, it's just so easy to spend, you know, hours and hours just watching something because your subscriptions are tailored to you, so it's stuff you're interested in, and you might feel like it's even productive sometimes. But in the end, I don't really think it is productive, and I feel like it would have been better doing something else. Um, so for me, the biggest distraction would be social media. So I'm just gonna take it and get rid of it. That way, I can focus on other stuff that's more productive. Another thing is fire from the hip and take risks. So don't fall into, it's so easy to be comfortable and, not take any risks, not do anything that is scary to you at the time. Um, One example for me would be um, starting jujitsu. Um, for a while, I was very shy and very scared to do that. It was mainly I was out of shape and I didn't want to show up and be the fat guy in jujitsu that just got his ass kicked all the time and submitted or whatever. So I worked out for a bit, felt more confident, and I just took a risk. Showed up at the gym one day, took a trial class, fell in love with it. Everybody was awesome. Everybody was cool. Nobody was, like you'll have this idea in your head that you're gonna show up and everybody's gonna be like an asshole. This is not the case. Everybody was awesome, very chill, and honestly, that having that community and having those people to like show up to has made me feel a lot better than if I was just by my own, just working out and not really talking to anybody, not really doing anything besides work and working out. So yeah, just take risks. Um, and I think it's pretty common to fall into a routine that you hate, like working on a job that you don't like, just to make money. And you have to realize, like, take the risk, get the hell out of there. If you don't like the job and they're not treating you right and whatever, just leave. You can always leave and find another job, or honestly, just go for like a bigger career. For me, I kind of had like a self confidence issue where I did not want to take a risk because I felt like I was not good enough. So I would just work terrible jobs that I don't like to do just because I felt like that's the only thing I could do. But I realized recently, nah, that's not it. I am better. I can work in a trade or, a career path where I can actually make a lot of money and, basically learn a skill that makes me valuable and I feel valuable about. Um, so another thing is don't be afraid about the opinion of others or even really focus on the opinion of others or take it. I kind of just take it with a grain of salt, depending on the, criticism. If it's constructive criticism, then I'm like, okay, then, I can learn from this and I will take it into account. But if it's just, um, negativity or, whatever, somebody shitting on you, just take it with a grain of salt. Because at the end of the day, like, you know yourself better than they know you. You've known yourself for however many years. So for me, I'm 20. I've known myself for 20 years. I know everything that's going on up here. That person has no idea about the kind of character I am or whatever. Just throw that out the window. Don't focus on them. Another thing, this is the biggest piece of advice, is your habits determine who you become. What you do on a daily basis over a period of time determines your character and everything about you. So, for me, for a while, I was very lazy, liked to play a lot of video games, liked to stay inside, did not like to go out, ate junk food, um, and I felt like trash. I was a very negative, pessimistic, self-centered person, and I realized, okay, something needs to change because this is not working. Started working out, started, feeling better about myself, and then because I started to feel better about myself, I started eating healthier. And then I started talking to more people because I was more confident, and I started playing sports, and I started doing more productive stuff, and then I made a bunch of friends, and then that's when you're at the top of your life right there. So basically, treat yourself like just okay, like if you're gonna go and you have a car that you care about and you're going to go to the gas station, you're going to want to put the best gas in it. So basically, just, do the same with you. Make sure you're eating the best you can be eating. Make sure you're having healthy, productive habits that you find meaningful, whether it could be painting, reading, arts. For me, it's working out in that sense. But for other people, it may be something along those lines, more creative. But just make sure you set the time and you do that daily, and then you can track your progress and see that you're actually being a productive human being. Another thing is be kind to others, and just be happy and try to if you see somebody having a bad day, try to cheer them up, try to talk to them. You never know what somebody's going through, so just try to be there to help them. And even if it's a stranger, try to have small talk, try to see how they're doing, because you might make their day. One example for me was like I was having a really bad day. I was miserable, and I was going on a run, and I see this guy. He walks up to me and he's like, "Man, keep it going. I see you running around here a lot, and you motivated me, and that's awesome." And then he gives me a water bottle. That was like one of the best interactions I've had with a stranger, and it made me like so happy. I was like, damn, that's awesome, and that made my day. Might have even made my week. And honestly, I just want to do that for other people. I want to be that friendly guy that makes their day, makes them feel better. Um, and yeah, I see a lot of stuff online about the villain arc. Be a villain, be self-centered, be whatever. Just that doesn't work. You're gonna make yourself feel worse, and you're not gonna hit your goals. So be happy, and then have a community around you, and you will hit your goals. My favorite quote is, "Iron sharpens iron." So, hang around people that are iron, if you know what I mean, and then you will eventually become sharper. Um, Another thing is work work hard every single day, and try to improve yourself in some way every day. So hard work is the best feeling at least for me, is like consistently working hard and making money and knowing I'm going in the right direction. It's perfect. Like that's what I want. Um, and if you don't feel like you're getting that, it's not a good feeling. The job I have currently, I don't feel like I'm getting that, and they're not treating me right, so I'm just gonna leave, get another job where they're gonna give me the opportunity to work hard and improve myself. So don't be stuck in a job you hate. You have the power to go somewhere else. Because sometimes I know you might feel powerless, you might feel stuck. You have a certain amount of money and you need to work in order to maintain, not going into debt, whatever. Um, but still, if you're in that situation, leave for another job that's gonna maybe pay you more, and you don't have to worry about that all the time. And I guess the biggest piece of advice that I still have trouble with is don't be lazy. Don't sit around all day. Don't you know go out there, get all the stuff that you need to get done first, and then be lazy after that. Because then you have a reason to be lazy. If you haven't done anything, you have no excuse to be lazy. So yeah, just and work hard, enjoy the little things, and really take into account your habits. Alright guys, if you like the video, give me a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you later.